What's up, y'all? SuperCupofJoe here. Today I got a quick review for you guys for The Five Bloods on Netflix, directed by Spike Lee, and it was released on the 12th. I'll tell you right away, this movie was really good. Pretty long though, 155 minutes. Could have been cut down 15-20 minutes down. You can tell the budget isn't that big, specifically with some cuts and shot angles. They're not bad shots, they're just noticeable. There's a lot of political angles in this that might bother some people, might turn some people off, but I accepted all of it. The last big scene in the movie kind of felt out of place, and I'll explain that later on. Other than those little things, I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. Four African-American vets battle the forces of man and nature when they return to Vietnam seeking the remains of their fallen squad leader and the gold fortune he helped them hide. You can tell Spike Lee was pissed off, and this movie is basically just a big rant that touches on so many different relevant topics in the world, and he finds a way to make it into a story or a movie. Because of all this stuff, some people might say it'll hurt the film. Again, with the political stuff, people that get turned off are probably the ones that don't want to hear that stuff because it's low-key true. Love the music used, the use of old graphic footage, and then footage they made up for the film that meshes well. The movie is graphic, but most war movies are. They also had this adventure treasure hunt feel. Background scenery made it look like if I was in the video game world of Uncharted. There's 3 different cam ratios, one for flashbacks, one when they're like in the city, and then there's one when like it's present time, like in the now. I like that. The whole cast was great, but Delroy Lindo is the standout, and I think he deserves to be nominated for an Oscar. This one scene where he's monologuing is very powerful. He's an example of somebody who suffers from the repercussions of war. He's seen and done bad things, and at the end of the day, it's like, what was this all for, you know? The movie takes place during the Martin Luther King era, so like if you're not aware, like black people were in that war, the Vietnam War, and it was at the same time when black people were basically accepted by, you know, other people. So it was like people went to war to fight for a country that back then and low-key today still didn't accept them, you know, so like throw that in your head. This movie was really trying to strike a nerve with me. Everyone else did a good job. Chadwick Boseman doesn't have that much screen time, wish there was a little more with him. Jonathan Majors is popping up in a lot of new projects. He has this one scene with Delroy, he plays this father in the movie, that gave me anxiety beyond belief. Jean Marino has a part near the beginning of the film which was good, and then one during the last big scene of the movie that I felt out of place for me. But overall, great storytelling. If you don't find any enjoyment in this movie, you're probably one of those people that things go over your head. You're uninformed, misinformed about history, or you just deadass just don't like political aspects of things. I'm giving The Five Bloods a 9 out of 10. I recommend everyone watch this, especially with everything going on in the world right now. There's also a little Black Lives Matter tribute at the end of the movie, and then there's a little end credit scene. It's kind of like a little joke for something that happens early on in the movie, but yeah, good movie. Thank you all for watching this video. If you like my review, please hit the like and subscribe button. Check my channel for other content. Take care of one another, be kind, humble. See you guys next time.
The legend will never die.